Hello, guys. Welcome to this episode of Interpreting the Bible. We are going to talk about 2 Corinthians 1, verse 5, where Paul was telling us how he suffered affliction, tribulation, persecution to bring the gospel to every part, anywhere he went to, what he faced, just to bring the gospel. Because he has a revelation of Jesus Christ on the cross and resurrected. That same suffering that Jesus went through just for us, just to see that we are comforted. That's why Jesus went on the cross, to comfort us, to give us power over affliction, persecution, sin, and death. When Jesus went on the cross to die for us, death had no power on us. Sin has no power on us. Affliction has no power on us. Persecution has no power on us. Jesus gave us power back so that we have no fear of sin, sickness, and disease. So Paul in 2 Corinthians 1 to 5, Paul is saying, fear not. Jesus has already overcome all this suffering, affliction. So you look at suffering in the face and tell him, I have overcome. I have overcome you. I have overcome you, affliction. I have overcome you, sickness. I have overcome you, persecution. You speak it. You confess it. And he also says, as he goes around to preach the gospel, even though he faced all this suffering, he will still continue so that it will bring comfort to those that are suffering too, to those that are facing almost same persecution, affliction. And they should know that Jesus has overcome on the cross. He has already overcome those sufferings on the cross of Calvary. That they should not worry that it is a done deal. The battle has already been won because Satan is the father of lies and all sickness and disease and everything. So Jesus overcoming on the cross. So we should go around as servants and shepherds and give people strength by preaching the word to them and telling them that Jesus has overcome all sufferings, all affliction, all persecution. They should not fear any affliction, persecution, and suffering. He has already, it is done, it is finished on the cross. And also, there's a comforting presence of what Jesus has done on the cross. It is a continuous thing that you should apply in your life, that Jesus has overcome persecution, affliction, sickness, disease, and death on the cross. You apply it in your life continuously. Every day you tell yourself that Jesus has overcome this. I will not be slave of affliction. I will not be slave of sin. I will not be slave of disease. I will not be slave of anything that will take me away from God. We are not like others. For some, the suffering will kill them, will destroy them. But when we look at the cross, we have comfort. We have joy. Because when Jesus resurrects after 3 days, he overcome and rise in glory. He rose in glory. Glory after all the suffering that he went through. So we too